Got your clearance lights, signal, four-way flashers, high beams and headlights. Properly mounted and secure, not cracked or damaged. They're illuminated. There's no condensation behind the lenses. They are the proper color. Your mirror brackets and mirrors, properly mounted and secure, not cracked or damaged. Mirrors are clean. Windshield, properly mounted and secure, not cracked or damaged. Rubber seal is intact. Wipers, properly mounted and secure. They are not cracked or damaged. When we go inside, we'll start it, tell them they're working properly and making good contact with the windshield. I forgot to say the leaning. You know to say that.
Yeah, leaning. Yeah.
Come here, bro. Let's open the hood. Come on. Open the side. I don't want you to get all wet. I got a hat, too.
That's all right.
You ain't got a hat. Come on the side.
Yeah, I don't got any hair either.
Do the other. Hey, it's okay. Yeah. Girls love fucking bald men. They love it. They say, oh, that shit is sexy. You can rub his head on my pussy. Over here, Papa. Sebastian is funny, but we learn at the same time. Good man. You don't have to do hood, grill, bumper, forget all that shit. You don't have to do that. Come here, get on the head, huh? So, here we're going to do two things. The alternator and then the water pump. On the other side, we'll do the hoses and everything else. For now, we're going to do the alternator. It's properly mounted and secure, not cracked or damaged. It is belt driven by the serpentine belt. Free play at the center of the belt should be no more than 3/4 of an inch. The belt is not cracked or free. Underneath, you got the water pump. Also, properly mounted secure, not cracked or damaged. It is belt driven, and there are no leaks. That's all you got to say. You're going to talk about the bumper board because we already talked about it when we did the alternator. Come this way. We're going to start from inside here, young man, and work our way out. Starting with the air compressor, properly mounted and secure, not cracked or damaged. It is gear driven. There are no visible or audible leaks. Airlines connected, secure on both ends. There are no cracks or frays and no leaks. Oil, transmission dipsticks. To check oil, engine off, transmission, engine on. We pull out the dipsticks, we wipe them clean, we reinsert them. We pull them out, and there should be safe operating range above the refill mark. All my hoses, you point to all of them, are properly mounted and secure at both ends with clamps. When it's rubber, you're going to say ABC. No abrasion, bulges, or cuts. No leaks. If you bulges, all right. Now, you got your coolant, power steering, wiper fluid reservoirs, properly mounted and secure, not cracked or damaged. Your caps are tight and secure. There are no leaks, and the fluid level should be above the refill mark. Here's where it gets a little more difficult. We got the steer shaft. This is it. Don't turn it because it's all dirty and shit. Steer shaft, properly mounted and secure, not cracked or damaged. Free play should be no more than 10 degrees or no more than 2 inches. You pick one. Connect to the U-joints. They are properly mounted, secure, not cracked or damaged. Connect to the steering gearbox. Properly mounted, secure, not cracked or damaged. No missing hardware. These, you're going to say all together. Pivot arm, drag link. Upper arm, lower arm control, tie rod, and all the linkage from the gearbox to the wheel.
Drag link, upper control arm, lower control arm. This is
tie rod.
Tie rod's right there.
And all the linkage, it's all linked from the gearbox to the wheel. Properly mounted, secure, not cracked or damaged.
Okay.
Held in place with castle nuts and cotter pins.
Yep, castle. The nuts and
Now let's
pins.
do the suspension. Right here's your hanger. In here are your bushings. These are your leaf springs. These are your U-bolts. And this is your shock absorber. They're all properly mounted, secure, not cracked or damaged. No illegal welding or shifting on your leaf springs. No leaks on the shock absorber. If you get the guy, he wants you to say one at a time because he's a prick. Okay. You got your brake hose and ABS lines. Video this, right? Cool. They are properly mounted and secure at both ends. Rubber, no abrasion, bulges or cuts, no leaks. They connect to the brake chamber.
Brake chamber's right there.
It is properly mounted and secure, not cracked or damaged. No loose or missing clamps.
That's the clamp, right?
And no leaks.
Yeah.
Correct. This is the push rod.
That's the push rod. Still free play of what's it?
And the slack adjuster.
Slack adjuster.
Push rod, slack adjuster, properly mounted secure, not cracked or damaged, no missing parts. The check slack adjuster, the wheel chocked, the brake released, should be no more than 1 inch. Oh, we gotta do this fast.
Yeah, it's fucking wet. This sucks.
Okay, brake drum here, properly mounted secure, not cracked or damaged.
No less than a quarter of what?
Wait, do it in order.
Okay.
Not cracked or damaged, there is no holes, no loose nuts or bolts. Drum lining is not excessively worn. Brake pads at least a 1/4 inch thick. Here, tire has been checked with the pressure gauge to have proper inflation of 105 psi. Evenly worn, no cuts or damage to the threads or the sidewalls. Thread depth has been checked with a depth gauge greater than 4/32 of an inch. Front tires cannot be retarded. Come here, boy. Got the rim properly mounted, secure, not cracked or damaged. No illegal welding. All lug nuts are present, tight and secure. No signs of rust trails or shiny threads which would indicate they're loose. Your hub seal properly mounted, secure, not cracked or damaged. No loose nuts and no visible leaks. You know, look for the valve cap and stem. It is not missing, broken, or damaged, and no leaks. I closed the hood. We're done with the Form A.